So you'll be back again for the CSK roundup, man. Let's round this up. If you guys are listening and watching, you
We got round up today.
round அடிச்சு செஞ்சுட்டாங்க, man. Round so
Oh damn, we did it down, man. We did it down.
so like if people saw match previews and match reactions for the last games in the IPL 2020, you might have seen that we stopped doing them. We stopped doing them because we realize the season is over for Chennai Super Kings in IPL 2020. It's a hard pill to swallow because being CSK, you have high expectations. But I think even we got 3 games left now. Now we are doing this wrap up show, a roundup show to just call it off and just talk about what went wrong. I'll let you start, bruv. You go.
I mean, to be fair, not this one. The game before one, right? Game before this one. What happened today, which is on 23rd. I still had hope. I was just hoping something will change and we will just come back. And then I just realized later down, it's like wow, this is no way back. This is really just done. And you know what, man? End of the day, they gave the best. They gave the best they could have given. You know what I mean? It's just they gave what they had. They used their resources what they had. You know what? I'm not here to criticize anyone. I think we lacked in some area, as in skills, right? And some area need improvement, and that's what it is, man. Let's talk about what's the coming season's going to be, and then let's talk about what we can do better, where we have to concentrate, where the money needs to go. But
Yeah.
yeah, this year is done, guys, and then it is heartbreaking, but no, this
This
is what
part
it
of
is,
it
man.
is part of
Somebody
sports.
just yeah, it's part of sports. Just
Yeah,
somebody is
man.
just better than you this time.
Yeah, I mean, we can only do analysis to an extent. Like you said, the skills were missing. We can see that from the outside. We could see that there was an attitude problem going on. The intent wasn't there. We could
Mm.
see that. We could see
Mm.
there were some bad decisions made as well. And it was key moments, man. Like you said, for you, it was the last game. For me, it was the previous to the last game. It was against Delhi, where Dhawan scored 100. Like dropping Dhawan's catch changed
Three
everything.
times.
I think that changed like that. God gave us the second chance to go for a run. Like
Mm.
if we caught those catches, I believe the next game we would have won. We came close. We would have won, and now we will be on 4th position. So that's
And guess what? Yeah, that's so true, man. And guess what? We're losing games now because there is no fire, because there is no intention.
the confidence is so low right now.
Solo. And then there is no goal. When you know there is no point playing these games, there is no. That's what it is, man. It's so important for every human being have some purpose. When you don't have purpose, this is what happens.
Man,
Because there is no purpose, we're just losing game.
but even when
Today was disgrace.
man, but even when that's the problem though. I get what your point, but even when we had purpose, we were losing games.
Bruh, but we are losing bad now.
Now it's
You know what I
over.
mean?
It's over. It's
It's
over now. It's
over.
over. It's going to be sad to see. It's like it's very sad to see. Like, bro, if you look at the charts where CSK has finished throughout from 2008 or something, it's first, second, fourth, third, first, second, fourth. Like to be eighth man, I don't
That's
think.
something, bro. That's something.
And I don't think we are even that bad compared to team wise compared to other teams. So I think it's a lot of an attitude problem, and also let's go talk about the future, man. Where are we heading? I have a small fear. Like I've seen this in football teams happening when one empire is done. It goes the same way it went up. It goes down before the new empire can be built.
Mm.
So what happens is sometimes once let's say with this season is crap. It was a it was a collapse. This season was a collapse. Like I don't want next 2 seasons to be a collapse for it to be no, or like, you know what, man, I think we're done. We need to rebuild.
And then guess what? For that, you need to wake the fuck up right now. And you need to tell yourself, all right, we need rearrange. We need to see where our weaknesses are. And if you say, oh, you know what, we're gonna come back with the same, same attitude, with the same thing, we're just gonna, hoping you're gonna do better, it's not gonna change. Bruh, we need ballers. We need wow, Sam Curran scored today 52. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even watch that match. And then also,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I would be more happy if Super King didn't play any more match, because I don't want to see them go through massive defeat like this, because they don't deserve that, man. They don't deserve that. But hey, it's a sportsman thing. You have to play those matches. So what I'm saying is, we need ballers, man. We need ballers. We need young batters. Let's talk about who we can keep from what we have.
Like if we talk about international players, like Sam Curran, easy pick. Faf du Plessis is an easy pick. And if beyond that, we don't have any elite international. That's another thing, man. Our team is all retired cricketers. I feel like we need more international players who are currently playing. Only Sam Curran is the only one who's actually currently playing cricket all year round. Other people are chilling, Like I think that you can lose the winning mentality when you're not part of, a higher, like you got other things in your day-to-day life, you gotta win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
that's
brings a
very
fire.
true, very true.
But then again, like CSK policy has always been it's been like experienced older players, but it somehow worked every time. But I'm at this point, I'm like, I see these other teams, all these young blood coming in and doing shit. Like if you see even the Mumbai Kishan, who scored 80 60 against us today and won it for, it's like what, 19 20 years dude, bro, like just killing it out here. I just want to see I want CSK to take this opportunity to make some drastic changes that they might not be able to do before. You know what I mean? Use this as an excuse. Oh my God, we fucked up so big. Let's make some major changes. Let's try to, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully, I want to see that kind of changes next year. When the auction, but like all CSK fans, all we can look forward to next, even before IPL, is auction. I want to see, like you said, man, I know we got decent bowlers.
Wait, before you jump into auction, answer this question. Do you think, or do we think, Dhoni can run it next year?
Man, I'm glad you asked it, man. I'm glad you asked it. And that's something no one wants to talk about, but we
I always pick the topic no one is going to talk about.
Hey, man, if the question is if Dhoni is still fit enough to run it, and we got to analyze that much deeper, man. Like, you could say Dhoni kind of made some errors in this season when it came to batting or fielding. I know we were unlucky with the toss in the early part of the beginning, but in the beginning of the tournament, all teams who won the toss wanted to bat first, because that was the trend going in, and everyone was winning. In the second part of the tournament, everyone who was bowling second were winning, and we did the opposite for both times. You know what I mean? And people are criticizing the team selection, but to answer your question, man, I think he's still got a couple of years in him. I feel like if we change, like, let's say this is an empire, right now we shouldn't be removing the king. We should be keeping because then everything will become unstable. Like, it will crumble. We should keep the king. What I really want is we should buy the next Dhoni now and let him play with Dhoni, and it has to be a smooth transition.
No, that's a really good idea. You know what? That I'll give that definitely. Because otherwise it's not going to work out anyway, because no one going to, like, who you kind of thing.
Bro, imagine the next guy coming in and he has this big shoes to fill. Like, all of a sudden imagine the pressure on that guy. We already crumble against pressure, man. I want them to have a big plan right now. I hope they lose sleep after this. I want them to work for 6 months and plan this out.
I want them to not make love to their wives for another fucking 6 months.
If the wife
think about who you gonna buy, who you gonna buy, not how you gonna make love to your wife, son.
Bro, I want the wives to understand, and the wives gotta know, man. This is fucking Chennai Super Kings.
The wife shouldn't give it up. The wife shouldn't get that pussy until they do this thing right. You know,
the wife gotta be like, "Are you sure this team is ready now? Go back, motherfucker. Get this right." I want Archer. I want the wife be like, "Hey, you."
Don't drop names like that, man. Don't
I,
drop names.
listen,
like
listen. I
that.
want the wife to be like, you ain't getting it until you get me Archer. Drop me some other names. Drop me some. You know what? I don't mind KL Rahul as a replacement.
Nah, fuck all that. I want Archer in our team next time. I love Archer. I love his game.
I get you, man. Stop. I'll give me another name and stop the dick suck.
What? Anything other than Archer?
No, bro, we need a whole squad, man.
Yeah. All right. So the first thing I want Archer, right? And the second one, bro, what's that? What's that guy name? Bolt, man. Is it today he played?
Yeah.
Turn Bolt.
I think like in one team we can only have like 3 or 4 international, man. We can't have 2 international. We need some local talent. We can only have 4.
Imran, that guy, Imran Khan, who took the 4 wickets the other day. Imran Khan or something.
Rashid Khan.
Yeah, Rashid Khan.
Bro, he is really good. Again, he's international. We can't have him either.
Is Rashid Khan international?
Yeah, I think he's Bangladesh, plays for Bangladesh. But he's another talent. Even if we can't get Archer, man, I would love to have Rashid Khan because those are elite, bro. They're like Archer is elite fast bowling, pace bowling. Rashid is elite spinner. So we need some elite bowlers in our team, bro. We need some elite bowlers.
Yeah, and what about you know what? It's another thing. I would love to have Stokes in our team, man.
Yeah, I don't know about Stokes. I don't know about Stokes. I want to see.
Why do you say that?
He's been a bit inconsistent, and I think for the T20 format, I don't know. I don't know where he will fit. He could be all right, but it's not a necessary for us right now. We need one or the other. I don't think we need an all-rounder, man. We need specialists right now.
We need Devon.
Yeah, we definitely need Devon. Can you imagine Devon coming in instead of Raidu? Imagine Devon coming in instead of like all the other people. Yadav.
But to be fair, I don't want to know no disrespect around him, man. Raidu was doing some good shit. Raidu was doing some good shit in the season.
See, that's the thing. Raidu was a carrier. He was a small carrier, but Devon is the engine. He can be the engine. Like it's a big personality. I want to have like big personalities, man. Like, don't you think?
You want to have big guns, man? You want big guns?
I don't mind small guns, but who can be consistent. You know what I mean? Like, consistent and have you know what I mean? Like I want to.
When does the auction go first? Is it the middle of the year?
I don't even know, man. I don't know after COVID what kind of rules it is. I don't know what kind of owners we have. I don't know how much planning they're doing. But
it's Indian cement, isn't it?
It's something like that. But the only thing I'm worried about is, man, they'll be like, you know what? This was just a hiccup. Don't worry. We could make slight changes and we'll be back. Next year.
Nah, they'll be fucked again.
And if we get fucked twice, man, it's hard to get up from that. We could easily be that team. And imagine during that time, Dhoni is retiring as well. Then we will be like nobody, man. But
man, that's something you don't want.
That's what I don't want. I'd rather we come back. Even listen, I don't mind. Even this is why I'm I'm ready to sacrifice about CSK. I don't mind us not doing well next season as long as we are building something. You know what I mean? Let's say we bought these players, we're molding something together. It hasn't clicked yet, but there's a plan there. I don't mind sacrificing next season. Let's say we finish like 5th or 6th or 7th, let's say, as long as there's progress. I think the fans will buy into that and everyone will be cool about that. I just want to see some changes, man. And like either way, we're going to support them anyway, man. But yeah, man, the Dhoni question is going to come about because I'd rather Dhoni stays here when we are now, at least in a high than a low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, man. And I mean, this is what it is, man. This all comes up to what the big boys are thinking right now. What the big boys are drawing in the drawing board right now. And as we said, if they haven't realized what's going on with the team, they don't know the team. And if they haven't realized what they need to do,
Mm.
and we're gonna have a massive shitty year next year.
Yeah, yeah. We need some elite. We need some elite international players, but I don't know if we are willing to spend that money, man. Because by looking at our team, we are not. We don't have a bro. Rajasthan. They have what? Stokes, Butler, and Archer. Three currently international World Cup winning squad players in there. Bro, we don't spend like that. We don't have that kind of players, bro. So I don't know why I'm thinking. I feel like Dhoni, the success for CSK so far has come from this just Dhoni doing great with whatever he got. You know what I mean?
Mm,
With man management, with getting the most out of everyone. But I'm
mm,
I'm worried, man. I'm worried. I ain't gonna lie. I'm worried for the next couple of seasons. And I don't know. I don't know, man. Well, let's see. Let's see these guys can bring about some changes around here, man. Because I would love to see us
mm.
just dominating games and winning again. But that's another thing, man. When we're losing in the eighth of the table, we will question everything, and everything looks bad. But when you're winning, nothing looks bad. So I don't know if
That's the thing, innit? Even a bad decision is a good decision.
yeah, even a good decision, and when you're losing, even okay decisions, good decisions will look like bad decisions.
Bad
So
decision,
that's
innit?
why we are in here trying to talk, and everything we see is wrong right now. So
Mm.
maybe they'll prove us wrong next season. They'll come with the same team and prove us wrong. But maybe all we needed was a mentality shift. But deep down, I'd rather see they build something for the future. You know?
Definitely, man. But either way, I think uh, there's a couple guys. Their time is done. You know what I mean? I don't. I can't accept them coming back next season. You know what I mean? And that need to go,
I
man.
think Watson is done.
Yeah, Watson is definitely because I see Watson doesn't have the fire anymore.
He does. He's
Even
taking
when he
time to pick
run,
up.
man, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's taking. I see why he's there for the experience and the explode. And he, in the middle of the games, he did help out a bit. But we need some changes there as well. We need some changes there as
Yeah.
well.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap this, but um, I think as we said, we're just gonna keep supporting them. But next year it's always the next year, and then we just have to see what's coming.
Hopefully we have some exciting news during the auctions, and we get the fans excited, man. And see where we're going, man. And good luck to
Yeah.
see CSK, and let's see who wins the IPL. Oh, before we go, man, do you have any prediction who might win the IPL? Delhi and Mumbai look super strong. So I would say Delhi
But
right
super
now.
strongs always come, they can always drop, man. I think you know what. I'm not gonna lie. The underdogs, Punjab might take it, brother.
Yeah. Punjab, Rajasthan are still there. Archer is still there. They can still go there. Punjab
Yeah.
definitely has a good team. And yeah, man, by in the top team, Delhi are the favorites right now. I would say Mumbai looking good as well, but I would hate to see Mumbai win it again. But let's see, guys. Let's see. Hope you guys enjoy all the remaining of the IPL games. We'll see you for next IPL cricket video. Peace out.